Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Detroit taking on Nicaragua. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. For the love of the people, equal standing on ground zero with you, but I want a better product, but my options are just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Clay Buchholz. What's the word on him?
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Elliot Ramos. That one almost got him.
Ball two.
Here's a 2-1. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab, one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing. He went. And that's strike two.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Rodriguez down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
2 out, space is empty. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson. And that one fouled off.
One and one.
There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a
Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill in this one, it's Sonny Gray.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Right through there for a strike. swings through that one.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Derek Jeter. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out. Henderson in there safely. Now it's going to be David Ortiz. Swing and a miss, strike one. First and second here, no outs. Ball one there. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Double steal. In the air left field. Martinez running hard to get him. And there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one catches the zone, and that's strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. And now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. And there's a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. And there's a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Top of the second. And now Ryan Noda. Buchholz back to work. Swing and a miss.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Bautista brings it in, 1 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Now one missed. That's out to center field. Junior in position. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Ramos hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Jose Bautista will hit next.
Number 19.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
1 out, base is empty. Misses outside, and it's 2-1. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Late with the swing there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Up and in, now 2-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Foul ball there. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Jeter watches that pitch, miss the strike zone for a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-zip. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. And now he's picked off at third. Popped in the air, left field. Martinez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Miami, now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. That one's in there. That's strike one.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the batting order turns over, and now Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bautista hauls it in, 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter. Hit weakly on the ground. Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Got that photo packed to the brim, burning rubber, and she's screaming down I-29.
As we go to the last of the third, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Fly ball to right. Ramos puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. On to first, inning over. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, number 27. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one in there across the letters. That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. One up, one down. And here is J.D. Martinez. A single his first time. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Oh, look at the stop. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Curtis Granderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And the first offering is not close.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Doubled his first time. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. In the dirt, gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Bad teams know we shut it down. How they greet us, you would think we run the town.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Buchholz back to work. Popped up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Snags it on the run. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball. Two strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one sliced foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets him.
Got him.
One away on a drop third strike. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Foul ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Stepping in, David Ortiz. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top 6. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And a swing and a miss.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
The other way, makes the catch. 1 down. Elliot Ramos now at the plate. And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's in the dirt.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And a count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Number 9 in the box again, takes a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Punch with a rocket of a throw. Caught stealing. Swings and misses, struck him out.